unboxing from Vibeworks Guitars. Today we have the VW065 double neck ST style guitar kit. And this one is set up to be an ST style guitar with one 6-string neck and one 12-string neck. Start with the body. This is a basswood body, pre-cut and routed for all of your controls, all of your pickups, output, jack. On the back we have one neck, the 6-string neck that's set up to be a standard tremolo style, and the 12-string is a hardtail. 6 of the strings are meant to be strung through, and 6 of the strings are a surface mount on the bridge. We'll look closer at that bridge in a minute. One thing I'll note, the pickup cavities on these are drilled, routed all the way through, so if you want to change some of these to humbuckers or different kind of pickup styles, that's set up and all ready to go for you. The necks we have, both are maple necks with a maple fretboard. The frets are leveled and dressed, ready to go, and they both have a dual action truss rod installed in each of the necks. So here's the 12-string neck. It goes with the same process. One thing I'll note, these are single piece maple necks, so there's no scarf joint at the headstock, and then it's a separate piece for the maple fretboard once the truss rod is installed. The pickguard is pre-wired for both of our necks with a standard ST style master volume and 2-tone control and a 5-way switch. The way these are wired out of the box, some people love, some people don't. So let me explain what it is. Right now, they're wired in parallel. So this bridge pickup and this bridge pickup are controlled with the same switch and volume as are the other pickups. So both necks are on all the time. Again, you might like that, you might not. But right now, the way it is, the switch is double wired with each set of pickups. What that means is both necks are on all the time. If you want to change that, I've had several customers change that. The best way to do it would be to install a three-pole, 3-throw toggle switch. Anyway, you could install it up here, you could install it between the sets of pickups, wherever it might be. That way you can distinguish which set of pickups is going to the controls. That's one way to do it. Another way would be to wire this 5-way switch differently so that you could control the pickups in a different configuration than the standard neck, middle, bridge. So you could have certain pickups on at certain times, or all the pickups on one side in one position, or whatever you might want to do with that. You could modify the wiring for the 5-way switch. But out of the box, it's wired with standard ST controls working the way they would, but just both sets of pickups are on. As we look at the hardware, we have our tremolo style 6-string bridge, a whole big bag of tuners, all 18 tuners, 6 in line for the one neck, and then 6 in line and 6 on the opposite side for the other neck. We have our output jack along with the tremolo arm, Allen key for the truss rod adjustment, and a smaller Allen key for the bridge saddle adjustments. Our cover plate for our back cavity. Oh, these are just the 12 tuners. Here's the set of 6 tuners. They're all 18. We have some strings that we can use for setup. We have our 2 neck plates and plastic bushings. So 2 sets of these. Our boat style ST output jack. And then this is our 12-string bridge. And as I mentioned, this is set up so that 6 of the strings will come back here and stop on their ball end right on the surface of the guitar, and 6 will go through. And you notice the holes on these are staggered. It's similar to a compensated bridge, or the fact that, for instance, on Les Paul style guitars, you'll always see the bridge at a slight angle. It's not perfectly perpendicular to the neck. And that has to do with string gauges and keeping your intonation true. So on the back of this, you might have noticed that the holes are kind of staggered. They're not in a straight line. That's on purpose. It matches the bridge and it will help your intonation. So this is the 12 string bridge. In our hardware pack, we have our tuner bushings and set screws. We have our tremolo spring and claws, our 8 neck screws, the bullets for the back of the guitar for the 6 string through strings, as well as screws to attach the 2 bridges. We have our pickguard screws, our strap knobs, some string tees. The 6 string neck has your standard 2 sets of string tees on your low E and A, and then your my goodness, I am running slow today. Your neck set. Okay. It has 2 sets of string tees. For your 6 string neck, it has your standard for your low E and A, and then your D and G strings that are the standard little trees. And then for your 12 string neck, it's set up with a bar style string retainer that would go across the headstock. And that's everything that comes in this kit. I would definitely consider this to be an advanced level guitar kit, just because there are so many things. You're basically building 2 guitars at the same time, as well as the fact that you may want to do some custom modification on the wiring. A lot of builders do. I would consider this to be an intermediate to an advanced level kit. Again, this is the VW065 DIY double neck ST style guitar kit from Vibeworks Guitars.